aspirant, Papa Faal has joined the fray, calling on the Minister of Health, Dr. Amadou Lamin Samate, to honorably resign over the acute kidney failure that killed 70 children in the Gambia. Now, deaths were linked to an Indian-made pharmaceutical cough syrup that was imported into the country, thus resulting into an unfortunate health crisis. Mafu Gisise has the details in this report.
Following the tragic death of up to 70 children caused by a harmful syrup imported from India, citizens and politicians alike have been calling on the health minister, Dr. Samate, to resign as a man of integrity, and Papa Faal, a former United States military politician, become the latest entity calling for the resignation of the health minister, describing the death of 70 children as a national catastrophe.
Serious issue is a national catastrophe. It's a national catastrophe. 70 children is not a small number. It is not as though it was a pandemic or something, cholera or so, but this is man-made, a lapse in government responsibility, because you see a company that is importing products that have industrial toxin that is placed in children's syrup that has killed 70 people. I think that the government should squarely take the responsibility and come to the Gambian people.
The saga has captured world attention, but President Adama Barrow, in his statement, seemingly took the death of the 70 children lightly, to the dismay and disappointment of Gambians. Gambians felt disappointed over the head of state address comparing the death to the number of children the country had lost. This is the former U.S. military's viewpoints.
Made a press conference. The problem with that press conference is he wasn't speaking from his heart. I would have advised him to speak from his heart. The message that he was sent would have been different.
The Gambia government have been lackadaisical about the child deaths, as nobody have been held accountable, but only called for the closure of the Atlantic pharmacy that imported the said medicine into the country.
I think that the government should take a hardline stand against the Indian government and the company. Call the Indian ambassador and be straightforward about what you want, not playing soft. The company should be held responsible. The Indian government should investigate swiftly and expeditiously bring the results of their investigation, and should penalize the company that produced this, so it will not happen again. Because these products are not available in India. They didn't ship it to India. They ship it to African countries. And then poorer countries, this is what happens. If the government is weak, we cannot be weak. This is a national catastrophe, and we cannot stand by and let it pass.
As the former presidential aspirant reiterates his call for the health minister, Dr. Lamin Samate, to resign, he also implored him to leave the office and take responsibility for the national catastrophe that happened under his watch.
For the minister, I think that the minister should take responsibility. I know him, he's a great guy. He's a very down-to-earth, and I don't question his honesty and integrity. But this happened under his watch. It cannot be brushed off. It's either he choose to face the Gambian people and tell them that I made a mistake and I am stepping aside, or I made a mistake, I am going to correct this, and then you can rest assured it will never happen again. But it should not be the same as every day. This is different.
The Gambian leader is under fire, with critics characterizing his leadership with rampant corruption and less effort to redress the situation of the country. Papa Faal therefore called on Barrow-led administration to get to the bottom of things and unearth if the paracetamol syrup was imported into the country through corrupt means before eventually claiming lives of children.
That is causing a lot of issues right now. Corruption is rampant, and corruption is the foundation for every ill that you can see in a country. Because this kidney issue, this death of 70, came about through corruption. Because now we're seeing that these medicines entered the country unnoticed, and their hard investigations must continue to reveal whether there was foul play or there is corruption involved in it. Other areas, it's the same thing.
Mafuji Sise, Eyeafrica News.